I just saw Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. First off, I'm not a fan of any of these Ant-Man movies. I like a lot of the Marvel movies, a lot of the earlier ones. Phase 4, really, really rough. But even the first and second Ant-Man movies, I just could not get into. I think the comedy, comedy's subjective anyway, but the comedy just really falls flat for me. I guess a pro for this movie is, yeah, there's comedy in there, but it doesn't really get in the way of the main objective of the movie. Kane is a phenomenal character, phenomenal villain, extremely powerful, Thanos level. So I'll definitely give it that. But the problem is that the story wrapped around him is just way too weird. It's just way too weird. You know, because they're in the quantum realm, and this, 95% of this movie, hell, 98% of this movie is in that area. And when you look like you're standing in front of a green screen for the whole movie, it just doesn't feel like it's grounded in reality. It feels different. I don't know. And a lot of the characters, I think they're trying to go for more of a Star Wars vibe in this movie, but it doesn't have the charm. A lot of these characters just feel like they're conjured up just to look weird, without actually giving them a character motivation. But really, this is the beginning of Phase 5. It feels like these movies are just going to get worse. I hope I'm wrong. Phase 4, for lack of a better term, sucked. And that's just me, okay? But this movie, as the start of a new phase, to me, not really a good sign at all. I just did not care about anything that was going on in this movie. Well, I don't want to say that. I think Scott Lang has his moments in the movie, and I think in the final act, there's a little bit of, an emotional impact. But it's almost like too little, too late. This movie is just tough to get through. I don't think there's that many action sequences in this movie, and I don't mind that if you have a compelling story, but this story is just way too freaking weird. Yeah, it's a pass. It's a big pass for me. But I hope you guys like this movie, okay? And this is just my reaction. This is my social reaction, I guess. I probably won't even do like a full review for this movie though. So I'm sure there's a lot of other channels you can check for more in-depth reviews. For me though, yeah, this just did not hit the mark at all. So, but like I said, not a fan of the previous two Ant-Man movies. So, take it with a grain of salt.